Hi, welcome. My name is Dr. Norm McVeigh. I'm the author of the book here, Coherent Coaching, and my website is coherentcoachinginstitute.com. And we have a subject I'd like to work on today called freedom. This is emotional freedom. So stay tuned, and we'll work on that. We'll get some results. First, what to tell you here is I've been coaching for about 35 years. I've trained a couple thousand coaches. And I'm using an energy field in here called white light through the audio and video parts of the program. And my goal here is to increase your results by 100 times of what you normally get. I have a number of sessions here that you can work with, and also have a training program online also on YouTube. And you can also come to my website, and you can also go to pranahai.com for some of the research that I've done for the last 10 years. I've written a few books there. I even think there was giveaways there on the site. I also use heart rate variability biofeedback in my work. This is advanced psychology. And I'll say a coaching statement or coaching process or exercise. I want you to repeat it back. Repeat it back with as much realism and as much real and feeling that you can get, as much soul and soulfulness as you can get. I'd like to also have you make an agreement. And that agreement is that if you have had past psychiatric care, or let's say you're currently under psychiatric care, or that if you are the kind of person that can't be 100% responsible for your sessions and the outcome, this is not the thing for you. I bless you and have you go on. You can be 100% responsible for the outcome of this session. Not praise me or blame me. Be 100% responsible. That's the only way this stuff is going to work. And that's when it does work. So make the agreement to be 100% responsible, or go on to something else and enjoy yourself. All right, you're still here? So I hold you responsible for that agreement, and we'd like to get into today's work here. Now you can take your hand and put it on the screen and tap with your right hand here. You take your left hand, put it on the screen, tap with your right hand. Energy will come through your left, which is input, out your right to these various points. Or you can tap with both hands if you wish, or just put your hand on the screen and just repeat after me. Or your hand on the speaker and just repeat after me. The energy field is coming out of, the white light is coming out of the speaker and the screen. It is a breakthrough in energy psychology. So this session here is called Freedom. And let's start working on the psychological reversal. All right, repeat after me. But before you do, I want to get you real clear on the purpose. So the purpose is to become free to and free not to on anything and everything. Free to, free not to. What a great place to be, huh? All right. So even though, and repeating after me, even though I sometimes feel trapped, I still love and respect myself and my basic nature. Even though sometimes I feel trapped, I still love who I am and respect my freedom. Even though I haven't lived in the state of freedom sometimes, I still love and respect myself. Okay, even though sometimes I don't feel free, and you can tap where I'm tapping, or you can move around on the points, just as your intuition guides you. Even though sometimes I don't feel free, I still love and respect myself. So I'm free to learn this energy psychology technology. I'm also free not to learn this energy psychology technology. I am free to partly participate in this program. I'm free to fully participate in this program. I'm free not to participate in this program at all. I'm free to try this coaching process. I'm free not to try this coaching process. I'm free to remember my past. But I'm free not to remember my past. I'm free to communicate about my past. I'm free not to communicate about my past. I'm free to create problems. I'm free not to communicate problems, or not to create problems, sorry. I'm free not to communicate or free not to create problems. So I'm free to create problems. I'm free not to create problems. I'm free to release my problems. I'm free to hold on to my problems. I'm free, and you want to get as much feeling as you can about this. Really get the effort, get the force, and get any pretense on this. Just really get into it so you can occupy both positions. That's what you want to be able to do, is occupy all positions so you're not stuck. Okay? I'm free to release, and if you can't get the full feeling of it, just get as much as you can. Okay? I'm free to release my upsets. I'm free not to release my upsets. I'm free to release my self-limiting beliefs. I'm free not to release my self-limiting beliefs. I'm free to release my grievances. I'm not free to release my grievances. I'm free to forgive people who are involved with my life. I'm not free to release people and forgive people who are involved with my life. I'm free to let go of my story. I'm not free to let go of my story. I feel myself moving towards freedom. I do not feel myself moving towards freedom. I feel myself making contact with freedom. I do not feel myself making contact with freedom. I feel myself becoming responsible for my life. I do not feel myself becoming responsible for my life. I feel that I am responsible for my life. I feel I'm not responsible for my life. See how these flows back and forth help release it. I'm free to be anything I want to be. I'm not free to be anything I want to be. I'm free to do anything I want to do. I'm not free to do anything I want to do. Feel that brings you down until you release it? I'm free to have anything I want to have. I'm not free to have anything I want to have. I can feel freedom. I can't feel freedom. I feel my own personal certainty. I don't feel my own personal certainty. I feel I can have a really great life. I do not feel I can have a really good life or a really great life. I'm willing to have this work for me. I'm not willing to have this process work for me. I'm willing to let go of all of it. I'm not willing to let go of all of it. I choose to move towards freedom. I choose to move towards a better life. I choose to tell the truth about my life. I choose to hold in gratitude how well it's really turned out. I choose to be able to be free or not to be free on any subject. I can choose these freedoms or these barriers at will. I'm free to, free not to. And I can choose these at will. I can create these in the moment as I go along. I'm free to, free not to. Free to, free not to. Free to, free not to. Maybe I'm just free. I experience my freedom, and I give thanks for my freedom. And my freedom expands daily. On any subject, I'm free to, free not to. And no one makes those choices but me. Those are my choices. And I create those through the magic of being myself. True freedom is being in touch with my higher consciousness, my intuition. And I let this freedom move through me. And I'm sensitive and I'm deep listening to that freedom moving through me. And I know which way to go with it. I can feel the freedom in my body, and I feel the white light moving through my body, releasing any compulsion or obsession, and placing me lovingly in the now. Take a deep breath. That feels a lot better. All right. Well, I really want to thank you for participating in the session. That's really good. A lot of people aren't willing to look at their stuff, and they suffer. They suffer a lot. And suffering is really optional. So I'm so glad we get a chance to play together on this. So if you want to find out more about this, come to coherentcoachinginstitute.com. And there are other videos on the web here on YouTube and on my website, other subjects we process on. And come back and revisit and do the session many times. And each time expand with your freedom. Thanks so much for participating. And I really appreciate your responsibility you're taking for your life. I mean, there's a better life out there. And the out there is right in here. So welcome to a better life. And keep on doing the work. See you soon.